everybody, it's Cheryl. Welcome back to Muppet Sewing Emporium. How are you doing today? I am wonderfully well. It is Friday, and that means it's time for our show. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good evening. I gotta say, it is really gross and warm outside here in Paducah, and I am not okay with that. I would like the weather to calm down for a hot second because we do not need this much heat this early in the season. Yeah, I know it's the middle of June, but that does not mean we need to be having these 90-degree gross days. But it is Friday. We are in beautiful downtown Paducah, Kentucky, and I hope you're doing a good tonight. We have a lot to show you tonight. Yeah. Woo! Yes. Joy's here. Good night. How are you tonight, Joy? It's a good night. We are having the downtown festivals tonight. It is Fridays after 5. Kathy's watching from Memphis. Oh, you're watching that Kennedy Center feed. I'm jealous. I'm not gonna lie. It's a beautiful night. We've got lots of stuff to show you. We've got lots of stuff to talk about because, my friends, it's fall here in the shop. I know it's not fall officially, but it is fall inside the store. And it is the hottest week of the year. Nice. Good to yeah, there is that. um so tonight we've got a lot of stuff. So the hot weather usually means we start to get the Christmas and the Halloween fabrics. Now, I have talked a little bit about the Halloween fabrics, but I don't think we've really kind of discussed them in detail. And we have quite a few of them, and they are chef's kiss. So we're going to talk about that tonight. So imagine, if you will, fall and cool breezes and some leaves and pumpkins and that kind of stuff, because my friends, it has become fall up in here. So let's just really quickly jump over to some of the things that we've got, because you're gonna really like these. Now we've got a few panels in to just today. And remember, I don't know if we talked about this last week. We did talk a little bit about some of these dolls. Oh, okay. There we go. These little cute. Okay, no, I didn't want you to turn. Thank you. Okay. Look at these cute dolls. I finally finished them. This is Holiday Cheer. And Holiday Cheer is a doll panel. Look at all of the stuff that's on this panel. And I have to tell you, these panels are getting super, super clever. They are really, some of the panel designers, I have to admit, they're freaking cute. Okay. So, Mr. Reindeer here, of course, the boy reindeer has the antlers. Okay. Just isn't this the cutest? Look at his little overalls. Okay, the overalls are removable. Um, and look, I did finish her. Isn't she sweet? And she's got her little pouch bag, and she's got a candy cane in there. And so um, all of this, one panel called Holiday Cheer. This is right now on our website. So, what I can tell you about this one, though, my friends, once these ones are gone, they are gone. So, there's like no reprints of these. I have a very, very limited stock. So, they're so cute. Um, these two. So if you liked the panel with the skeleton dolls, same designer and kind of the same idea for the outfit. So Michelle, they are adorable. They're so sweet. And they were a very, very quick make. Okay. They did not take a long time. Um, I mean, and like, can we just talk about the details? Okay. The little overalls and the little dress has a elastic neck. Um, Cute, cute, cute. You're gonna really enjoy these. I think you should jump on these. Now I showed her last week, but didn't have him finished. Now they're done. So if you have grandkids, you want to have some decorations out that can be played with. This right here, super super sweet. Now, I'm going to continue on in the Christmas category because we are starting to get the Christmas stuff, which is wild to me. Okay. Like, I am not prepared for this. I kind of want the Christmas stuff to hold off. Okay. All right. Um, so, this next one, this is a panel. We do have a free pattern that goes with this panel. Now it's too big to show all here on screen here. So I have it ready to show you here. Let's do that. Oops, nope, let's do that. Okay. So this is a panel called Christmas Greetings. Okay. It's $14. No, $12. This was $12. And it comes with a little stripy border. Oh, trust me, Charlotte, I know it's way too early, but you got to get in on it early to be, you got to be, what do they say, in it to win it. So let's just talk about this cute panel. It does have a free pattern for making borders and basically making this a little bit larger as a wall hanging or as kind of like table topper or a mini throw. Can we just talk about this real quick, because this feels to me like it is a almost like a Christmas card. It's very sweet. It's got like that vintage Christmas card feel. And the borders at the top and bottom, those are mini. They recommend that you use them as mini gift tags. So I thought that was a really cute idea. And they come in a couple of different sizes. So there's squares at the bottom and sort of rectangles at the top. And yeah, so we do have two companion fabrics for this so that you can do the borders. But can we just talk about how pretty these sort of like borders, like this scallop there is so pretty. So we have this one. It is called uh Christmas greetings. And it is currently in stock right now on the website. Find that one in the panels section. Okay. And yeah, I mean, like Christmas stuff, it's already here. So we're just gonna have to like learn to live with it. Okay. I know, I know, I get it. We're not ready. I'm not ready. It certainly does not feel Christmassy outside when it is let's just check. Yeah, 84 degrees. Yeah, I'm not feeling it. Okay. So, next up we have an Anna Maria Textiles, and this collection is called Silver Lining. This is a half yard bundle, and there are these are wovens, my friends. Okay, so this is a little half yard bundle, and I think the edge of this is going to give you an idea of why it's called silver linings, because these lovelies have a strip of metallic threads going through them. And so these are just delicious. They're absolutely precious. They're perfect for holiday sewing or all kinds of things. Okay, so let's just talk about it. Let's get into it. All right. Now, I know a lot of you do not think about pink and green as a Christmas color, but this is here to stay. Okay, and I am absolutely in love with that retro look. But take a look. You can see the glittery metallic in there. It's so pretty. And then it has these um fluffy little bits that really make this woven stand out. Now, I'm going to just show you what the interior looks like, because the beautiful thing about wovens is that they are double-sided essentially, and sometimes the maybe you do not want the side with the little fluffs. You want no fluffs. Well, you just flip the fabric over and you have that there. So these are half yard cuts. Okay. And this is how Anna Maria wanted this to be wanted these to be packaged, and I thought that that was neat, because even though it's not, fat quarters or what we're used to, you're getting a good amount of it. You can do quite a bit with it. Now, look at the sparkle on this one. Okay, that metallic thread going through there, and this one has kind of a little bit of a heavier feel. I want to say this feels almost like a light canvas, but it is 100% cotton. And take a look at those pink triangle trees that they have. Now, they do have little bases, so they are trees, and they're just gorgeous. We have also this collection here, or this piece here. It is a pink stripe with almost like all the last three of these are like a rose gold metallic in them. And this one definitely has that woven feel. Ultra gorgeous. I just love these. I love a good woven. I know you're probably like, Cheryl, you keep bringing in all these wovens. I know. I'm not sick of them yet. I still love them and I will continue to bring them in because they're amazing. And so, just so that you can get a sense of how, oh, just so pretty. So, like these three would make a great three-piece project. Then you have those sort of traditional sparkly, almost like a, it's not a plaid, but it's definitely almost like a chambray. um but you've got these giant checks and then gold metallic in there. Okay, so not rose gold this time, but regular metallic gold. And yeah, it's got those woven boxes, and it does have kind of a shimmer. You can kind of see how that is reacting with the camera. It does have kind of a shimmer to it. Then you have, I mean, it doesn't get more Christmas than this, but I love that little pop of blue. And you've got the little fuzzies. And if you pop the other side open, you'll see just how that looks without the fuzz. So that's really, really cool. I feel like the ghosts are like knocking stuff over. It's so crazy in here. Okay, so very, very Christmas. This is a lovely one. I love that silver. Okay, that's silver in the metallic there, and then you have the silver pop with the trees. Okay, and I just love that. Okay, the thing is what's cool about it is that it is not it's not glitter. Okay, this is woven into the fabric, so it's not going to come off. Then you have the same idea with the other like the chambray, but in the blues and purples. You know, a lot of people are changing over to a blue and teal color scheme for Christmas. So that's a pretty cool one. And on into the red stripes. And I just really think that these have kind of a cool factor. Kristen, that's a really pretty collection. It is. It's gorgeous. So definitely check this collection out. It is a half yard bundle. These are Anna Maria. Here's another one. Look at this traditional sort of black, sort of traditional check with the pink and green fluffies. And again, if you don't like the fluffies, you can flip this one over and you'll just get the little pop of color, you know. So they're practically reversible. And then you have the trees again, but on a darker green background. And take a look, because I know we haven't talked about the other side of these ones, but they are reversible as well. Take a look at that. So you do not have, you want, if you're like, Cheryl, I want green trees, you just flip this bad boy over. So yeah. So I love the black and red. What would you make from that? Stockings? Yes. You know, this half yard collection is great for making gift bags, Christmas pillowcases, or, you know, you could do, gosh, a Christmas wreath, a Christmas bow. There's so many options. They're just really, really gorgeous. I love the pop of color with this that strip those strips of uh, the glimmer from the metallic. I love that these are reversible. Yes, Wanda, absolutely. They're gorgeous. Look at these. Okay. And then we have another stripe, this one with the silver. Okay. So again, this one does not, they kind of range with the silver and the gold. They kind of alternate, which is really nice. But there is the bundle. And, you know, if you have other Anna Maria fabrics, this is a great collection. So let's go back to this tree, okay, because I know you want to see this one in reverse. And yeah, there we go. So instead of pink trees, you have green trees, but they are on a pink background with the rose gold metallic. Just pretty. I love this one. So, you know, this is a great little collection. We also have a 3-yard backing, and I believe it's this one here. Now you're like, what am I going to do with a 3-yard backing, Cheryl? You could put it on your latest Christmas fabric or Christmas quilt, or you can use those 3 yards in a garment. So, you know, don't get stuck on the fact that, you know, the 3-yard piece is meant to be used. So there they are, silver lining and 100% cotton yarn dyed wovens. And you've got the 11 half yards here, and they are $90 for the bundle of half yards. So in the shop right now, for those of you that are my woven fans, I know you like these wovens. So that's the newest Christmas stuff. Now, that's not all we're getting for the Christmas stuff. I have some really, really good stuff coming that isn't here yet because it's not Christmas season fully. Technically, by the end of this month, we're supposed to have all of the Christmas, but most of it will be here by the middle of July. I know. I'm like not ready either, okay? So just get that out of the way. I'm barely ready for this fall stuff. But here we are. Okay, so next up we have a fall version of the Christmas panel that we just showed, but in this time it is a Thanksgiving panel. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, what? Yes, Thanksgiving. And I have to say, like, was pretty rare for me to see anything Thanksgiving in in a catalog from our suppliers. So I love this. It's gorgeous. It is more color like this here in person than it looks here on the screen. Here on the screen, the lights are doing weird stuff to the colors, but I will tell you it's more like that there, okay? This is, you know, same thing. We have a free pattern that is going online, and it will give you borders and all kinds of fun stuff for this too. But a Thanksgiving panel, this makes a really, really lovely center of a quilt. You can do this also as a table topper for your Thanksgiving table. Make it it's about 24 inches wide. So it would be a middle of a very wide table runner. But I love that this it's got gorgeous uh fabrics that border it, and the pattern that we have for this, the pattern has um a free pillow that uses the strip at the bottom here. Okay, so it there's a pillow that goes with it that you can make, and the pillow will have those. Okay, so again, we're like really getting into the fall stuff. We have a lot of fall stuff that like, and we still have one more holiday collection, one more Halloween collection that's not here yet, which is crazy to me. Okay. So this is it's called, what is it called? Bountiful greetings. So that's this Thanksgiving panel. I've not seen a Thanksgiving panel in the 4 years that we've been doing this. I have not seen one Thanksgiving panel. All right, next up, we have some placemats. Can I just say these are really interesting? We have placemats that are part of a collection called Night Owl. And so they come on this this is canvas. Okay, so it's a little bit thicker than your traditional quilting cotton. The uh, panel in the middle, all of the placemats are the same. So, and you buy them by the fours. Okay, so there's four placemats per panel, and that's this one is the is it's got little owls. And I love they are pretty placemats, and we do have a fabric in that is part of this collection that you can use for the back sides. So we've got you covered there. And thanks, Cheryl. Yeah, these are really cute, and all four of them are the same. So just so you know, and what I like about them is they do kind of do crossover from Halloween to Thanksgiving. Okay, so you can put these placemats out longer than just Halloween. Okay, and so this collection has got, we've got several pieces to show you from the Night Owl collection, and some of them are, they're really fun. Okay, so we've got this one here. It is a 4 placemat setting. You cut them apart. They also do have a little strip of owls, little patches. So, like, you could, let's say, put a patch here for like silverware or something, if that's something that you wanted to do. But other than that, like, these are the simplest things to make. The Night Owl collection is really cute. Okay, so here's what you would do with this particular uh placemat. You cut it apart from its companions. You take your batting and your backing, and you layer your backing right sides together. You put your batting on top, and you just sew an envelope, okay, all the way around, and you leave yourself a hole. You trim all the excess away, and then flip it right side out. poke out your corners really well, and then you can quilt right in here, right around the this vignette. And then if you want, you can quilt around like the pumpkins. That would be a cute idea. And you're done. It makes a super quick gift. Okay, if you have a table setting for 8, you'll need 2 panels. Super simple, easy to make project. You can put whatever you want on the back. So let's say you get yourself some of that silver lining. Use the back and make it into holiday panels on the back. Okay, so just whatever you want. But these are super, super simple, and they're canvas, so they're going to last. They're going to have a little bit of staying power. And again, don't forget, you can use the little owl patches, okay, these little patches, and you can make yourself, a little pocket, or create little napkin rings or some kind of accessory, or even make yourself some drink coasters. Here, give me just 1 second. And so this panel, again, it's uh, 4 placemats at once. Okay. To go with that, we have, and I just finished this. I'm so excited. Okay. To go with that, we have a an apron set. Okay. And I'm just going to show you this because I've got nope, nope. There we go. There's the panel. Okay. It comes with uh oven mitts. Yes, it does. So you've got oven mitts, and you've got a uh, uh an apron. And this is a great, great, great panel. Okay. So it comes obviously with the straps. All you do is sew this. Super easy, super simple, very quick. I have not done the oven mitts yet. Okay, I ran out of time. These just came here today, and I've already sewn up the apron. Okay, thank you, Joy. I agree, they're super adorable. Now here's the thing. This is the kind of panel, this and the placemats. You are going to want to have these panels in your stash. And the reason for that is because you're going to find yourself at some point being invited somewhere, and you're going to be like, oh no, I need to bring a hostess gift. What easier hostess gift can you bring that other than a an apron, an oven mitt, and some placemats and some drink coasters? And they're they're owls and pumpkins. Okay, they're perfect for transitioning from Halloween to Thanksgiving. Okay, they do not have to be. But I just loved this horned owl, and he's not quite as mean looking as some of them can be. Okay, so you've got this super easy to make. Can I talk about how big this panel is? It's huge. It's easily the length of my dress. Okay, it definitely goes down to my knees. It's huge. It's a huge panel. So this one's going to be super simple. The adjustable ties make sure that everybody can use it. Let's say you're the kind of person that likes to fold your aprons in half and just use it. You can still use it. It does not look weird. Okay. Um, great, great, great gift. Okay. I have not yet made the oven mitts, but let's talk about the oven mitts for a second because we do carry the batting that is I don't want to call it heat proof, but it is the kind that protects your hands from the heat. So it's got that insulated insulated batting. And you're going to find that in our Notion section. So we have that. And it's only $9 for the batting. So that will be plenty for you to make the oven mitts. Okay, so we've got you covered there. You've got placemats, you've got oven mitts, but we have one more. Wrong way. And that is this quilting cotton level panel. Now, I will say this one does skew a little more towards the Halloween side. Okay. So this is a transition piece that you can put with your quilt that will definitely be more of a Halloween side of things. Okay. But it's the same graphic that is on the apron. Okay. So the same graphic. Oops, wrong direction. Okay, the same owl, and it's on a cotton panel. Okay, so this is the quilting cotton panel. You can see how big that is. It's really nice size. Lots of room for quilting on here. And we have a couple of companion fabrics that will make this sing. Okay. This is really cute. It's a really, really cute collection. Cheryl says this would be cute on a classroom door. It would. Because this is not the kind of Halloween that's like skulls and stuff. Okay. It's just and um pumpkins and owls. Now, I will tell you that I have great affinity for owls. Can we also just talk like there's just a little bit of purple in that owl right there? Like this is not it's not a weird panel, okay? It's got beautiful color. Um it's really, really nice. So let's bring that up so that you can see that. Okay, but you've got that purple in there just to bring in some of those colors. It's got just it's so fun. Anyway, here in our building are of course I have all these like folded in a very particular way in the shop. So in our building, on our third floor, there was a cafe. And as you may have heard in the past, the cafe at one point turned into a speakeasy. Before it turned into a speakeasy, it was called the Dixie Cafe. And in the Paducah Sun, the Dixie Cafe had a mascot of an owl because the Dixie Cafe was open 24 hours. And so they had an owl in their advertisements, and their phrase was, "We never sleep." So their 24-hour cafe was on our third floor, and that's just a little bit of history about our building here in Paducah. So isn't that cool? I just thought that was a neat little nod, but it is also very cool as to why we have brought um, this into the store. Okay, now before, so we've had some Halloween, and we've had Halloween uh fabrics here in the store for a while. Okay. It's been probably like 3 or 4 weeks we've had all these Halloween fabrics already. I know it's hard to believe, but yes, we still have Halloween and Halloween stuff. I want to go through this collection, which is called In Shadow. And you may have seen this on pre order. So, this was one of the fabric collections that we pre ordered. But can I tell you, it is so good in person, this collection. And it's on that super, super yummy art gallery fabric base. That art gallery fabric has an extremely high thread count. So if you've never worked with the art gallery cottons, they do work just fine with all the rest of your cottons, but we're going to take a little look at this collection. And I'm going to start with the darks first. This here is our half yard bundle. This is the only half yard bundle that we have left. This half yard bundle is $116, but you get a half a yard of all 16 fabrics in the collection. So here's the collection. It's got this sort of charcoal black with little moons, little stars, and the occasional shooting star, which is just a nice little speckle. Okay, it's followed up by this bat fabric. Okay, the bats are not white, the bats are gray. And so this is in person, this is a lot darker in person. Okay, these on screen here that I'm looking at, you guys are seeing these much lighter than they actually appear. So that is something to keep in mind. It's followed up by the traditional ghosts that Katerina Rochella is known for. And I love these like painterly ghosts. The background that makes it feel like there's more in the background. They're just so cute. Um, this fabric here we have already sold out of, and so the only way to get it is here in this bundle. But it's got these vines with these occasional fruits that are colored, but the little spooky eyeballs poking out occasionally from the background. Then you have like a herringbone stripe. Okay. Really kind of neat herringbone stripe. Again, just to give some interest, right? Because doesn't every piece does not have to be spooky. And now we've got some very painterly pumpkins. These almost remind me of a batik. Just how sort of painterly these little jack-o'-lanterns are. It's kind of like a pink, like a hot pink. And then here is one of my favorites in this collection. It's called Threadling. And the little dots, they're little spiders. And they're not spooky spiders. They're not creepy spiders. They're just like little fluffs. And this fabric has a lot of detail in it. And I'm not going to be able to show you all of it, but just look at how small, but it's almost like a fishnet or a netting. It's really small and hard to see, and then you have like almost like a little speckle overlay. It's a really cool fabric. It's got almost like a harlequin feel. I absolutely love this. Okay, and then they're bringing back in a different colorway this skeleton fabric with the occasional bones and hidden skulls amongst all of these florals, and I absolutely adore it in this sort of brown, um, green, teal, orange colorway. It is just very fall, very pretty. And then you have this floral with just this ghost like white that is just threaded all through these flowers. And they're just, I mean, this is such a pretty fabric. I can absolutely see a dress or a top made out of this. Um, and it's kind of subtle because you don't see them as spider webs at first, which is really nice. And then I have to say, I do think this one is super clever, but it is a toile that has witches and skeletons and haunted houses and just pumpkins. Okay, it's a toile, but it's a haunted toile, and I love it. Okay, I absolutely adore this. Then you have the herringbone in orange, which gives it, again, your eye a place to rest. And then you have threadlings in the white colorway, but you still have that hint of the netting, as if like netting has been placed behind. It's just so cool. This is a great collection, you guys. And when I say I bring things in on pre-order, I am not kidding. Okay, I know what I'm bringing in when I do these. Okay, that one, another version of the skull, hidden skulls, little bones. Okay. This one has a little bit less teal, but an overcast of gray and that maroon dark color, reddish background. I just love that one. Pink skull stripes. I mean, come on. It's like the 80s. I love it. Here is a blush pink toile. Okay, so same toile, hidden stuff, witches, and you've got your skeletons, and you've got your jack-o'-lantern, and your scarecrow, and you've got, your haunted houses. So that one. And then last but not least, this just candy corn toss on like a peachy pink. And that, my friend, is the In Shadow collection. This is so great. Not gonna last much longer. We're already sold out of one. Okay, so if this is something you want, you gotta order it now. All of the yardage that we have is in the should be on the website. Okay, but let me just show you this last one, my friends, because we're not done. We brought in a small selection of a fabric line called the Apothecary. The Apothecary, and that means exactly what it sounds like. Okay, we've got moons, but not just moons and stars, but just that little spider hanging from the bottom of the moon. That's so clever. Okay, I know that, part of it is, you want something that's different. I always look for something that's a little bit different. Okay, and I wanted something that wasn't just moons, because I can get that fabric anywhere. Followed up with this charcoal snake fabric or serpent fabric. It's a charcoal gray. It is not black. Okay, so it's got these little tan flower sort of um, decorated serpents. Really, really, really cute. The next one is what we call the hero print, and that is the apothecary, and it is in dark hunter green with these pops of yellow and then the pumpkins, and of course you've got mushrooms and the bottles, the apothecary bottles, and crows. Beautiful colors. Okay, we've got a fall pumpkin that I will tell you, I think goes very well with all of these Thanksgiving fabrics I've just showed you. So if you're looking for something to go with those fall colors, okay, you've got mushrooms and pumpkins, you've got the occasional little spider web, and you've got an apothecary bottle, but nothing like truly spooky on this. Okay. So you've got this to go with a lot of the different Halloween and Halloween and fall. This one is good for. Then we go into some moon phases, of course, because apothecary meaning like witchy moon phases, okay? And I just love this. It's like a mustard yellow. And it's kind of stripy because they're all kind of in one direction. And then we've got this sort of pale blue, almost like a robin egg meets a Tiffany blue. So it's like a minty color with the pumpkin toss. And again, this would go really well with your fall stuff. And then a classic bat. Classic white cream color with black bats. And that says Halloween. Okay, so this is the bundle. It's called the Apothecary. We have these bundles and separate yardage. We have the bundles in fat quarters, half yards, and yards. And we have the individual yardage. So this is a great little collection. You're going to want to pick this up. And I have to show you that, the Christmas tree pattern that you get for free if you sign up for our email list, okay, on our website. And the Christmas tree I did in the 3 prints from Apothecary. And here, I'll show it to you up here. So, you can make really, really adorable decorations with this collection. This one is the tree, and I made a cat. I know a lot of people were like, "Are you always just going to have the cats in the shop all be Tula Pink cats?" No. So I decided to do some samples in some different colors. Finally, okay. So just to show you, don't have to go the normal route. Don't have to make your holiday out of, you can make them each of these. This project is 1 fat quarter. This is the calico cat pattern available on our website. This one you can purchase the pattern for $12, but every cat, just one cat makes is out of 1 fat quarter. Easy to make. The tree pattern is free for signing up for our email list. It is in the secret thread quarters pattern page. If you have one of our older emails, the secret password is in every single one of our emails. And so to get the tree pattern, you would go to our secret thread quarters. Okay, so the pattern to make this, easy, easy, 3 fat quarters and you're done. Okay, so and I haven't sewn the bottom up yet. I did sew the bottom of the cat, but I didn't sew the bottom of this yet. Um, so that's what I've got for you, my friends. It's fall, like straight up fall in the shop. I mean, we are not playing around. So we've got some gorgeous fall stuff. We have one more collection coming in at the end, no, beginning of next week. And then all the fall stuff is here. So we've got one more collection. For Christmas, we have 2 more collections coming in for Christmas. It's a lot. So it's time to make, my friends. You're going to want to grab these things. You're going to want to put them in your stash. I know you're probably not feeling fallish because, of course, it's like 80 degrees outside. And, but I promise you, some of these things, like this panel right here, you're going to want to grab that and just have it in your stash in case you need a quick gift. Same thing for the dolls, okay? You're going to want to grab that panel, put it in your stash in case you need to make a quick gift. I need 2 of the owl panels. I might see you tomorrow. That's fair, and I will put them aside for you. Come on in, okay? So, my friends, I'm telling you, we're things are not slowing down here. Please come on in. Come check out what we've got. Come check it out on our website. My friends, I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Please, I hope you get some sewing done. Take care of yourselves, and I will see all of you next Friday. Take care. Bye-bye.